Hi, I'm Halie Thomas, wellness and compassion activist and vegan cookbook author, and this is Alt Baking Bootcamp with Well+Good. Today, I'm so excited to share with you a really tasty oat cookie recipe. It's a coconut lime oat cookie, and these are so easy to whip up. This recipe is both vegan and gluten-free. So the first step for our coconut lime oat cookies is to combine some dry ingredients. So here I have a mixture of ground flax seeds, some rolled oats, and these are quick cooking, along with a super fine almond flour. Then what I'm going to add to it is a bit of freshly grated lime zest, some coconut flakes, and cinnamon. Plus we have some ginger powder in here as well. So just going to give this a stir. Okay, awesome. And I already love seeing the little specks of green in this. Now we'll work on our wet mix. So this is also pretty easy. So here I have some cashew butter. So you can use any nut butter or seed butter that you'd like. Of course, to make it nut-free, I highly recommend sunflower seed butter. That's one of my go-tos, but the cashew just kind of adds this extra nice creaminess, which I really like, along with some melted coconut oil, maple syrup, you could use agave here as well, and coconut sugar. Okay, so now that we have all of these ingredients in here, what I'm going to do is just whisk it up. So you want to initially do it kind of gently so you don't splash up any of the mixture, and then eventually it will incorporate nice and smoothly. Beautiful. So just make sure that everything is fully combined. You'll just have this kind of creamy liquid mixture. Very simple once again, and now all we have to do is combine our dry ingredients with our liquid. So here I'll add in our nut butter and coconut and maple mix, and then just give it a good stir with a spatula. So you'll want to kind of fold it in, and it just smells like a beach vacation in a cookie. I don't know how that makes sense, but I think it does. You will get the message through that. It's just a really nice tropical hint to it with the coconut and lime. Okay, so let's get our cookies onto our baking sheet. It's just lined with parchment paper, and we are going to scoop about a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon of the mixture into my hand here, and I'm just going to kind of gently form it into a ball. And then what we'll do is just place it on our baking sheet and just press it down about halfway. There we are. Perfect. And these cookies will spread a bit when they're baking, so be sure to space them about an inch, inch and a half apart. Okay, our cookies are all laid out on our baking sheet, and now I'm just going to pop this in the oven, which is preheated at 350 degrees, and it'll bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. For my oven, 13 minutes is a sweet spot, but be sure to check on them around 12 minutes or so. They should spread out nicely on your baking sheet and be golden brown with little speckles of lime. So into the oven they go. Okay, our cookies are out of the oven. They look so gorgeous. I just sprinkled some fresh lime zest on top of these and added a few extra coconut flakes here as well. I believe that they are best straight out the oven right after cooling, so cheers. The texture, ooh, it's so good. Wow, I really love how it's kind of chewy and toasted, kind of caramelized flavor in the middle, but around the edges it just has a nice little crunch, and then the middle is just chewy. Of course, this is a great base recipe, so feel free to add in any spices, different zests, different flavorings like extracts and things like that. I think it would be really fun to experiment with further. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want more delicious recipes from Well+Good, be sure to subscribe. And you can find this recipe in the description box below. Thank you and bye.